RE Entertainment TV. Evolution versus God. The theory of evolution. Live science says of Darwinian evolution it can turn dinosaurs into birds, apes into humans, and amphibious mammals into whales. If that was so, there would have been human apes living among us in this present day. Charles Darwin and Richard Dawkins was not able to give observable evidence in the change in kinds. Finches are still finches, apes are still apes, birds are still birds, and fishes are still fishes. There is no change of kinds or change of species. In other words, the theory of evolution is simply just a theory, not a fact. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth, not the sun god Ra, not aliens. It is God created the heaven and the earth. Genesis chapter 3-5 says, "And God said, Let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. Now this was when God created the light and the darkness, and he divided the light from the darkness. The light he called day, and the darkness he called night. There was an evening and a morning. It signifies one whole day. Day 1. And God said, Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day." This tells us heaven was made on the second day, day 2. Genesis 9-13 says, "And God said, Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters called he seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself, upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself, after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day." This tells us the earth, seas, grass, herbs, seeds, and fruit trees was created on the third day, day 3. Genesis 14-19 says, "And God said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days, and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made 2 great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day." This tells us that the sun, moon, and stars were all created on the fourth day, for us to tell the signs, seasons, days, and years. Day 4. Job chapter 38, verses 1-7 says, "Then the Lord answered Job out of the whirlwind, and said, Who is this that darkeneth counsel by words without knowledge? Gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. Where wast thou when I laid the foundations of the earth? Declare, if thou hast understanding. Who hath laid the measures thereof, if thou knowest? Or who hath stretched the line upon it? Whereupon are the foundations thereof fastened? Or who laid the cornerstone thereof? When the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. I say unto you, differentiate the false prophets of the earth. Jeremiah chapter 23 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of the Lord.
Thank you for watching. Contact Russell on Facebook or WhatsApp 343-698-6 for any biblical questions or debates you may have.